Hi, my name is Christopher Hankwembo, Managing Director for Nector Prime Accounting Solutions. Okay, I decided to walk you through our new accounting software called Alexander 2 Cloud-Based. Okay, cloud-based means you'll be able to access your software whether you are working at home, you are traveling, or you are in another country. Okay, this makes you to be always in touch with your organization. Yeah, especially during this time of COVID. Yeah, you can use this software more or less like as if you are in your office. Okay, so without much ado, let's now go in details. Why do you need this? Okay, you need this in an event where you have multiple location business. For example, you may have 3 shops in Kamara, Lusaka, 2 more shops in the town center there, another one in Kablonga, maybe 4 shops in Kitwe, the other 1 shop, 2 shops in Chipata, the others in Solwezi, maybe 3 also there. Livingstone, you may have 1, Mongo, another 2, like that. How do you manage all these shops? That's where now Alexander 2 comes in. Okay, so that once you use this, all these shops will be hooked together, more or less like as if they are trading in one area. That's the power of Alexander 2. Okay, so in an event where you don't have IT people, yeah, then it means that automatically we become your IT people ourselves. Okay, this means that monthly there will be negligible charge just for us to do the maintenance, such as backup and everything, so that you remain online through and through 24/7. Okay, those who have their own IT departments will give their credentials how to log in here from the page which you are seeing here. Okay, I think that makes it easier. Now, how do you run the backup yourself? For example, your IT people, it's very simple. You simply go to site here, okay? Click where it says site. Have you seen it there? Okay, you can see our domain here, nectarzambia.com. That's our domain. So all you need to do, you go where it says backup here, all right? When you go under backup there, let it run, you see what is going. You go under site backup here, okay? Under site, we are not backing up an email or Office 365. We want our domain, which holds our database. So now in this case, as you can see, we have site backup run 10 GB backup. Okay. Usage so far from that is just negligible. We have already used little. We renew our database in December, on 23rd December 2023. So now we simply click in here. These are very simple and straightforward things. There's nothing to worry about it. Okay. So in this case, what we do is if you check here, okay, okay, from 10 GB, we have only used how many? 68 MB. You can see there is a lots and tons of space there. Okay, so it's a lot for us. Okay, so now this, what are we backing up? Is it a website? No. Yes, we have a website, quite okay, but that one we don't need it. It's just holding our database. Okay, what we want to do is to download this database so that we have it on our hard drive or server or something, so that if anything goes wrong, we can still fall back to our backup. But the website where this backup is seated is also backed automatically every 24 hours. So there's no need to worry whether you did not do the backup, but still there is already a paid amount that goes on there to make sure that your database is well backed up daily. The one which you are doing here is for safety purpose. So you simply come here where it says download. As you can see, I'm simply downloading the entire database so that I have a copy on my machine. That is the kind of security which we are talking about. Okay, so we don't necessarily depend from what is online. We can have the entire copy of the database on our local machine. So you simply come here, click there where it says download. You can see down here you are able to see all the tables. The tables means they hold the data. These are all tables which you are seeing. They hold all the data which you have. Okay. Now, since I've already taken a download, I'm not going to redo this. No, I simply wanted to show you what happens. When you do the download, it goes to your download folder. And at the end, you just look for a folder which is zipped. Then when you open that zip folder, you will see a file with a .bak at the end. That's the backup which you're talking about. Okay? So on this one, I'll simply say back here. I don't need anything. Okay, even here. Okay, let's see. Hmm, I don't need anything even here. Okay, so okay, close there. Now, let's assume that is year end. You're supposed to renew your online database. Okay, there are two options. Either you can renew it with us or you do it on your own. Suppose you want to do it on your own, you must have a credit card there, okay, to do that. Okay, yeah. And the only amount which you ask from your side is for the normal subscription which is applicable to either CA Premier, which we have not changed. It's the same, 1,500 kwacha. Okay, that's it. Annual subscription for both softwares, CA Premier, Alexander 2. It's the same amount, nothing changes. Okay? But the online database, either you do it on your own, because converting that into kwacha is about 6,000 kwacha. So it's either you do it on your own or you pay 6,000 plus 1,500. It comes to us. Then we pay WinHost there. Okay? So how does it work if you want to do it on your own? You go to account and billing here. Okay? Let's see what happens here. As you can see, we have many options. We can see our statement. First, if you want to see our statement of account, it looks like this. This is, you can see we paid everything. There is nothing that is, this is zero. Account balance is zero. Okay? So these are the things which you may want to see. So say, let me see if I say back. Okay. So if you want to if there was a balance there, you can come here and make the payment. Make a payment. There's a button there. Okay. Right. We can see there is nothing to pay. So if I had something to pay, you would have seen an option. I click the amount to pay, then simply approve my credit card. That's it. You paid, then you're back online again. So remember, this one is done only annually. Okay, but it's up to you. If you want, you can do it quarterly, monthly, or whatever. But in our case, we believe that you pay year end. Once you pay, you forget about it until after 12 months. Okay, for hosting that database. Okay, yeah, that's way how it is done. Now, uh, we go back to our site menu there. Okay, now you might want to know to say, but now after backup, how do I know or how do I restore this in an event? The people running this are not able to restore from their backup. It's very simple. You simply come to go to your SSM Management Studio, okay, which is here, okay, yeah. You simply come, if you want, you can even simply see here. Just see here what is happening here. I'm trying to expand that. It's the same with the database. Is this one, DB 15528 accounts, okay, which is this one here. So when you expand here, okay, look, when you expand here, okay, you see the tables, the same tables which I was showing you online there. you'll be able to see them here. Okay. Yeah, this is a copy of whatever you are seeing from the other side. You can see they were starting with the DB. These are the ones. Okay. Maybe again you are not understanding a single thing. What I'm trying to say, for example, you want to see the information which is in this one. You simply say right click here. Okay. Right. Then select top 1000. Okay, let's see from there. Wait a little bit for the SSM A to retrieve the information. You are on your own. Okay, these things are straightforward. They are simple. They are not very complex as you might think. No, there's nothing complex. Yeah, it becomes complex when you defeat yourself to say, I can't do this. You see? So here, this table has only one transaction here. This is an invoice, okay? And that invoice was done by admin manager here, okay? What's the invoice number? Invoice ID 89, okay? Yeah. So you can see it has also a timestamp here, which is there, okay? So now we close it here. All right. So the other thing which I wanted to discuss with you is you might think these things are user friendly somehow, but for SSMA we don't normally allow non-programmers to have this facility. Why do I say so? Okay, I'll show you one thing. Okay, let's look. There we got the invoice number there or invoice ID. Now let's go to the accounting software itself, Alexander 2. Okay. Now let's log in so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay. This is what you will be seeing or what your users will be using, Alexander 2. But all these other nitty-gritties which we are seeing, they will not be able to see anything. They will be only seeing a page like this. Okay. Yeah. Unless ourselves, okay, yes, we'll be able to go behind there and see what goes on there. When they see things like this, you might even think that is not linked anywhere to any website because it looks so innocent, but actually in the background or behind there is linked to a very serious server there or website. Okay. So for example, that invoice, if we will come here, we said it has ID number 89. Okay. So let's see how it looks like. Okay. Yeah. So it's coming up there. So, okay. Let me see if I can get that one. Try to do this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Try to see if I can get to that one. Okay. Okay. So, all right. No problem. Let's go. Let's do it this way. So we go to the customer ledger here. Okay. Then customer ledger. We try to do this. Then we come here, do this. Okay. Yeah. So that one was the castle, I think. So okay. Let us control account. Let's see what happens from there. You have seen? There we are. So this is what is actually seated in this account called Castles. So if you want to retrieve so the reason why we are not able to get anything, there was no invoice here. These are just receipts here. Okay. Okay. So that's what it is. So now, all right. So now in this case, we are able to retrieve all this. Okay. But do you know how this is coming about? And the reason, I think you may not. Yeah. So I will show you why we don't normally allow non-programmers to actually use SSM. Okay. Okay. We close here. right? Go back to the menu here, right? I try to do that now. Watch carefully, okay? Hmm? Okay, yes, there we are. So, the statement, account statement which we are seeing, actually, this is the whole formula which is actually driving that thing, okay? This is the whole formula. So now, assuming someone deleted something here by mistake, how are you going to fix it yourself? Do you understand what this is? The formula looks complex, isn't it? Yes. Where you see a star is multiplication. Okay. Where you see a slash is division. A plus means add. Okay. All these. Chorus means zero or none. Now. Okay. These are taxes and everything. Okay. So you need to understand the SQL language for you to come and work on this. If you don't understand the SQL language, please do not try this. And this is the reason why when we install your software, we keep back the SSMA, because you will, even if you have that, you will not understand how to go about it. It's quite complex. It's only programmers, yeah, who can understand this. You have this RRP, recommended price, everything, okay? But you may not understand how these things are working. This is just a simple formula. There are serious formulas which are there, especially those handling the trial balance and the balance sheet income statement. They are very, very complicated. Okay? So this is a sample which I thought I can share with you. You understand why we will not give you the SSMA unless in your organization you have one person who has done programming and understand SSMA, how it works. Then no problem. Okay, good. So we go back there. The trial balance also looks so innocent. All right. So if I do this, this is a trial balance here. Okay. I'll show you also what goes on there. Okay. Today is 23 and preview here. Okay. Hmm. Have you seen? This is my trial balance. When you are seeing this, you might think that there is nothing. The formula which is involved there is not a simple thing. Okay? So, if we say, okay, mm, okay, I close this, all right, let's sit here, okay, then, um, okay, so we go to the new sharing there, I come here, then share this one, all right, then, I go to my views here, all right, I'm trying to show you everything, how this thing is. So where is my trial balance? Okay, my trial balance is here. So what I'll do is I'll simply try to expand this, okay, so that I go behind there and get the formula for you, so that you have a proper understanding of what goes on here. Then from there you have an informed uh, answer to be able to tell your friends and your colleagues to say, since we may not have the ITs, let Nectar Prime Accounting Solutions handle the accounting, the IT part. Your job is to simply process. It ends there. Okay? Yeah. So here I'll simply say okay. Right? So what I'll do is I'll simply, before I copy this one, okay, let me remove this one. Okay. Yeah, I remove the other formula here so that do this. Hmm? Then where were we? Okay. Yeah. So okay. So I need to do this. Okay. copy the whole entire formula here, right? Copy the whole entire formula here. Okay. So what have I done here? Copy this thing. I need to copy the whole entire formula for the trial balance so that you see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, copy. Then when I come here, I'll say check and check. Okay, there it is. This is the formula I was talking about. This is your trial balance. This is the formula for your trial balance. Yeah. Okay. Maybe let me move slowly so that you are able to see. You see, in short, we are simply saying select the date from BCD, that is it, the nature of the accounting code, whether it's an expense or a balance sheet. And the account code is revenue account, and the rev account, that's the shortcut. You select the price, then from the price you add colis plus tax, then colis plus tourism levy. If there is any tourism levy, you get the quantity. Then from colis you also check if there is also a foreign exchange rate there. Then since it's a revenue, then you multiply by 1 so that we have a negative there. Okay, from where, which database? This database here. Are we together? Yeah. So that's all that is just the first line there. There are also these which we had to make sure that the formula is actually complete to give you a proper trial balance. As you can see, goes on there. Now suppose we give it to you and by mistake you go and delete the formula. How are you going to fix it? It becomes a problem. Yeah, it means that we have to come back there and look at the formula and re-amend it and ensure that it goes back, which is another cost there. Okay, you can see the accounts codes, they are also listed here. Okay, it doesn't mean that we have to key in these accounts, but they come here automatically. There are some secrets which we use. Okay, that's how it is. So I've showed you the trial balance, the formula for the trial balance. You are able to see it for yourself. For Alexander 2, yeah, that's how it is. So that's why when you look at this one, okay, it looks so innocent, but where it is coming, where it is being generated is not simple. It's quite complex, very complex. But when you retrieve it from here, you might think that this is just a simple debit and credit, it ends there. No, it's actually more to accounting. Yes, I'm a chartered accountant, but for this one, for you to come to this, is a very complex thing. You need many years of work experience and understanding of IT. Otherwise, you can't do this. Okay, so this is done. We are okay. I've showed you this. So I don't think that there is anything that I've left out. But in an event where you might want to see something, maybe before I close, let me take you back to um, my server. Okay, no, not this one. I take you back to where? To here. Okay, right there. All right. So I'll close it here. Okay. So what we are seeing there, you can as well see it here. Okay. If I do it like this, okay. Okay. Top 1,000. Okay. Let's see what it will give us. All right. Okay. Let's wait and see. We have the SQL query there. we are querying the data. There it is. This is the trial, the same trial balance which you are seeing there. You are able to see it here. Okay. Have you seen the numbers and everything? They are coming through. Okay. Except that this one is for programming purpose. For us, we understand what goes in there. But for you, you may not. Yeah. So that's what it is. Okay. Can close it there. So we are okay. I think everything is okay. If you want to do a backup, okay, sorry, a restoration, you simply click there. Okay, for example, here. Okay. Let's see what it will give us on the other side. Okay. For this one, I'm using my phone. Okay, you can see you can do the backup for this one. You can do the restoration for the same. Okay, here. Okay, so it's straightforward. So there's no problem. The same once you restore it here, there, it will update the online server there. So that's way how it is. So I think I've showed you this one. Let me log out on this one. Don't want to mess it up now. Yeah, we need to move on to some other areas. Yeah, so that we see how we can move on. Yeah, so okay, fine. We continue. Okay, so now in this case, we continue with this one. Okay, let me share this one. Yeah, perfect. All right. So now, what happens in this case? We are saying, okay, let me do this. Let me see if I can get something in the background while I'm still sharing something. Okay. Yeah, uh-huh. So the backup which I was talking about, if you double click this, all right, wait a little bit. Okay. Then you come to here. There's a new folder there. Okay. So what is this one? Where is that one now? Oh, okay. So if there was any backup, you can get it from here. Yeah, from the download. So now in this case, I don't think I have anything. Yeah, everything is already cleared. I think I deleted whatever was there. Let me see if I can recover that one from my trash bin. Let's see if I can recover that one from my trash bin. Where is my trash or recycle bin? Okay. Is there any backup that I can know? It's already gone. Okay. Otherwise, you can get it from there. The download goes in there. So that's where how it is. Because it happens there. All right. So in this case, what we can say, what we can do is, you have to make sure that at the end of the month you do the backup. Okay. As you can see, this software has also the point of sales here. Okay. You can do anything here. If you are running a POS, you can run a POS here. Okay. Yeah. So it will come very soon there. Okay. There is your POS. I think you are familiar with it. All these things. Okay. Yeah. It's not new. You always see this in the supermarket. So you have all this. Okay. So I'm not processing anything. I'm not connected to the gadget. Okay. You have also the fixed asset here. Okay. Yeah. If you want to run the fixed asset, you have also the fixed asset here. If you want to go to the general ledger, you open the general ledger here. Yeah, yeah, should be able to take us to the general ledger. That button there. Yeah. Yeah, that is our general ledger there. You can process whatever you want to process. You close it here. Yeah, I'll close it here. Then you have also budgeting here. If you want to do the budgets, you can do the budgets from this side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's quite slow. I'm using the phone. Yeah, sometimes the network issue is also, especially when you are using the phone, because it's now overloaded, right? Otherwise, that's way how it works. Yeah, there it is. So I close it here. I don't need this to do anything. Yeah? Okay. So I think I've shown you a lot of things. For now, this is where we'll end. Okay. We'll end here. Thank you so much for following us. I think